Hey everybody, welcome to the BW Esports stream. It's me, Error. I'm usually here. I got no co-commentators tonight. They're all busy right now, which is unfortunate, but like it happens like that sometimes. Tonight we've got it's a Friday night, but we've got COD going on. We had a little bit of a reschedule situation happening, which it is what it is, CCL sometimes. But this will be a very nice preview for the BW Esports program because tomorrow I will not be on the broadcast, but we are going to be having the Call of Duty LAN. We're going to be hosting one here. It's BW with a Canes sponsorship. We've got a great host of teams coming down to Berea for great cash prize and a lot of stuff from Canes. So, you want to check that out. We're going to have that starting and it should be a good time. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, we are here for this matchup. It's between Sport in CCL so far. BW sitting at 7-3. Anyways, I hit the wrong mic muted. My bad. Long story short, hey everybody, BW Esports time. It's COD. It's a Friday night, which normally during broadcasts, but we have a little bit of a reschedule coming on through. It's going to be BW taking on Fuel, and the long and short of everything that I said, this game is. Never mind. I don't know what's going on with the audio today. My headset just died for a little bit. But the long and short of this matchup today is BW is actually going to be under the Fuel Esports. Fuel Esports competing under BW. So if you're a fan of the Yellow Jackets, Fuel doing good actually means good for us. Long and short, BW needs to start these games and they need to start them fast. These matchups are very important and they're a really good litmus test for how they're going to do in LAN tomorrow. BW already starting pretty hot, able to get some good kills onto the board. Things are equalized by some of the Fuel players, but this lurk out from Zaki could potentially mean a lot more, especially if BW is able to capitalize on the chaos being made. However, it looks like things are going to be slowed down for a second as the Yellow Jackets now need to work out what plan they want to go for. Corrupted going to get taken down there. Tenny able to find one and able to get onto the point now, potentially able to soak up some well-needed time for BW, able to get one, but will get dropped. And now Tyler, TJ Fish, the fill-in for the varsity program, able to put up one, but will drop. And with a new hardpoint Fuel, they've won the rotation. BW needs to figure out what their game plan is coming into breaking this hill, because if they are unable to really crack the seams, if they are unable to take control, it is going to be a bad situation. BW, they're able to get one, but if three kills coming back from Fuel will wipe them and force them into a new area of play. Coming back from Poolside, TJ Fish aiming up high, Corrupted looking to get a mark, but it will not come down. And now it's up to Tenny and Zaki, the last two left for the squad. Tenny able to find one and the second. BW now this one may be able to compete for a little bit of this scrap time, as it is going to be TJ Fish getting on there, but with time low, they need to focus on this new point, and Tenny already getting gunned down by some of the Fuel players. And it's up to everyone that is not TJ. Corrupted able to find two, clear out the point, and get some of BW looking towards that rotation. Fuel was able to overtake the last point, able to get a little bit of time. However, BW now looking for more. TJ Fishy has the read, will not have the gunny, and now the two men far from point. One will get gunned down, and Zaki on this long wrap maybe spots the lower art, and Corrupted will pick up that kill, and Zaki now able to find one, spots the second, gets some damage, nothing will be found, and two more BW players will drop. It's going to have to be the full reset, the full reload for BW. Corrupted able to find the first, spots the second, gets him down, spots the third, and it's going to be Tyler. TJ Fish picking that up, giving BW potentially some time into this point that they oh so desperately need, but Tyler able to pick on some more. Point will now open. Penny clears it, makes time white. And now BW moves over towards P4. Corrupted from up top, able to find one. Zaki combining, and now they've got some time. They've got some positioning. Zaki able to spot one, able to combine for the kill. Spots another from height, gets it as well. BW sitting pretty in this point for now, but Fuel with another respawn and with a player lurking top art. Corrupted knows he's there, able to find the kill. So will Tenny and Zaki, finding more, getting these threes, forcing Fuel to just sit and wait. But Corrupted now, he's kind of out of the action. He may need to move, he may need to go. Zaki here sitting on potentially a pinch, but Corrupted is able to find one. However, it's going to be a trade actually. Fuel taking out their own, and it leaves the door open. BW is able to get some more on the board and is able to continue their fighting ways. TJ Fish, last man alive, stays with the ship, will go down fighting, but he will take one with him. And now New Hill, name of the game, aim of the movements. The Yellow Jackets, they're only up by 11s. They need to get fast. Tyler, he's found a lurk, able to find one, sitting on that 5 spree, has the cruise in pocket. Could use this later in the game if it ever becomes necessary. Right now, no one on the point is good news for BW. As I say that, Tenny steps on, gets gunned. TJ Fish dropping as well. The streak will no longer fly, but what matters is that the cruise is potentially in play. Don't know where that one will be brought out, but what will be brought out is the gunny. TJ and Tenny both going in for the kill. Neither will get it. A 3 spree from many will mean that Zaki, last man alive, he will be able to find one and move around. BW, they're going down left and right. Tyler, last man alive before the reset, and New Hill already in control of Fuel. They've had one man here the entire time, and he's able to confirm that. And now BW needs a new route in. Zaki moving in from Pool. Knows the trophy, is able to clear 2 of the charges. Oh, is able to spot the one on balcony, but does not find the kill. It's an unfortunate timing that leaves BW in a position they would not like to be in. Bonk sitting on 5. Could have a streak of his own, unless BW is able to take the spawn coming out from Zaki could be massive. Bonk on 7 will get taken down by Zaki. BW in control of the point. Tenny tries to go for something slick, but will not find it. Now Zaki, last man alive, finds the first and gets this scrap time for BW. So they move over towards new. 3 seconds going to be cast into the void. But with back spawns, BW could potentially do some damage here. Corrupted able to find the first. Looks around and spots nothing yet. Some far seen. It's Bonk. Man of the hour. Posing a lot of problems for BW on that last rotation. Zach able to find one, spots the second, but will not get the kill. TJ Fish combines. Spots another, gets him down. Moving towards this hill. Knows one's playing in connector, but will not combine. Zachy now on the inside. Will spot, but will not get it. Neither will Penny. Corrupted. Dead. Zachy from the back line. Able to get a kill. Spots another. Gets damage, but no confirm. Zachy will have to trade. P4 is now the focus of the Yellow Jackets. No longer maybe getting a little bit of time on P3. Tenny's soaking up whatever he can. They know where they have to go. They know that they must move. And unfortunately, Fuel, they're moving a little bit more than BW. Playing all around. Tenny in a potential spot. Unfortunate. Able to find the first. Snaps onto the second. Could try to move in for this. Corrupted leading the charge. Knows one's in close corner, but Tenny combines for his 5th. The reload. It comes at an unfortunate and unwilling time. Zachy finds it. Low ammo in the Amos. Will have to swap, but the swap will get him killed, and Corrupted just cannot find that slide kill. Cannot get that man close. Tenny knows there is a man sitting behind that, but will not find him. BW, they're getting locked out of this P4. 17 seconds left. Corrupted able to find one, and the move in from the side could be massive. Tenny finds another, gets taken down. TJ trading, keeps himself in, but sus. He's on a 5. Zachy's playing around P1. Not in, but around. Will get taken down. Corrupted as well. TJ Fish combines for the run back, but is just timing the player. This could be massive. He's found a potential gap in the Fuel defenses. Spots the first, finds it, knows or expects the balcony play, runs out of ammo in the primary, and not able to find the most important kill. Tenny sliding in, getting damage, but nothing to be found. Zachy same. Corrupted now, able to get into point. Might have spotted the upper player, but will not get aimed by him yet. Able to take him down and confirm a little bit more time for BW. Will drop back. Zachy now, man of the hour on the hill, gets dropped. BW, they're playing for this P2. They know how important it's been for Fuel's play, and they know what they need to do to take it over. TJ Fish with a little bit of scrap time, they will move to P2, and it will be a attempted lockdown by Corrupted and Tenny. Both of these players playing in close. Corrupted solo man on the back will get dropped. Tenny last one close to the point. Will have to give, have to move around. Dropped as well. Zachy up and close. Nothing to be found. Little damage, but no confirms. TJ Fish up and in. Gets one. Finds the second. Does not know about the back spawn. Will see him, but not fast enough. Zachy gets dropped by the balcony player. It's just chaos around this point. Frags only going for Fuel. Nothing for BW to find. This back spawn from Zachy could be a game changer, but he needs to act on it fast. Finds the first, spots the second, cross pool damage, but nothing to confirm. And now he's pinned. Back run in, able to find it and able to get a little bit of time. But the move over is crucial, and it is the full name of the game at this point. Fuel can win in 20. BW needs at least 2 points to confirm this. And they're just all over the place. Zachy is able to combine, find that last, but nothing else. Corrupted in the backline, gets it. TJ Fish knows the angle and combines with Tenny to take him down. 2 men on the point. Zachy now moving forward. Knows a player, spots him, tries to get some damage, but nothing found yet. Zachy tapping point, running back, looking for Fuel. Nothing to be found. Vengeance not running low quite yet. Picks up another one and keeps his brawl on the A site rolling. Potentially, and in a situation where things are desperate, BW needs to chow at least a little bit. Fuel are 10 seconds away from taking this game. Tenny able to find the first, but Daki or TJ Fish will get dropped. Tenny, the man up close, does not find it, but Fuel actually gives it away. Goes for P4, and there's no man close. There's no time. There simply isn't for a challenge. Fuel Esports, despite what the game may tell you, despite the names of the teams, takes map 1. A contested fashion. BW able to put up some fight, almost 170, but unfortunately just not enough. Fuel were a little bit sharper on the day, and those triple kills were absolutely just, they wrecked BW's play every single time. Even if they got traded, leaving one player in a 1v3 is just an insurmountable odd, especially in a respawn mode where that one that was down is just going to be back. He's just going to come back as soon as he can. So now for BW, for this next map, going into Search and Destroy, the fast play needs to stay, but the lockdown play really needs to make a return. Things were doing very good at points. That P4, the first one that they were able to really take control of, just absolute perfection. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. That alone was not the winning moment. It needed to be more. And now moving over to Search and Destroy, we've seen BW do great things on the Search map, especially earlier this week. Well, just in Search in general, but especially we've seen them do good things earlier this week. We need to see that continually come out for this side of BW if they want to push forward in this matchup. Lobby's getting reset. When we return, it will be map number 2 of this BW Fuel face-off. Don't go anywhere. Map number 2 of this matchup on the cards, BW versus Fuel, is going to take us to Protocol, Search, and Destroy. I've seen a lot of gameplay from BW, especially on this map. I think Protocol is one of their favorites to play, especially in Search. I've not seen them play it a lot in hardpoints or controls, but that's kind of because control it's chalked, and for hardpoints it's like but it's not amazing. And this fast movement from BW, taking them over towards this B bomb site. It's going to be the plan, but the one player from the backside will quite spot them. Unfortunately, an overstep by Zaki could be detrimental. Well, it could be a very big problem. Leaves a big gap. Corrupted, spotted out. TJ Fish on the massive backline. Tenny as well from the helicopter is going to bring this down to a 2v2. And now patience from these two players will be the name of the game. TJ Fish playing around that P1A control, throws the stun out, no one on, but he will get gunned. It's all down to a 10-2. Shots are good, but not good enough. Round 1 will go the way of Fuel in this clash. And I think it was the overstep. Well, the overstep from one sub and the unexpected play from the second that spelled BW's problems. Zaki getting picked early there without able to find one, without being able to find a route, puts a very massive amount of pressure onto the rest of BW to find their opening, to find their route. And now it's going to be the defense that needs to get something started for BW. Tenny with the fast play, dropping down, sub in hand, will nade, nothing spotted, nothing seen. They know it's not fast A. So now they need to play a little bit differently. TJ Fish unfortunately getting dropped as well, and Tenny forced into a relocation. It looks like it's going to be a B bomb plant. Zaki with the stun will tag one. They know that there is one over there, but Zaki's dropped. Tenny finds the trade. A pixel angle, but the bomb going down means that BW, they have to get moving. 40 seconds left. Tenny finds the second from this high window. Will spot the third, but no kill found. It's up to Corrupted in a 1v2. Finds the first. Cure playing this back gun position. Will spot him and will drop him. Fuel finds the second in a low man situation. BW had a great idea there. They had the right play. Just not enough. And moving into round number 3. Pace and precision are definitely the name of the game. What it's going to be is it's going to be this mid-wrap from BW. Corrupted leading the charge, bomb in hand. One player's made it to Heli early. Tenny drops him insta. Lets BW get onto this B bomb site for free. TJ Fish finds the second, will get traded. Zaki on an angle. Might be a crucial piece of this puzzle. But the player back in Grandma's could provide some true trouble for the Yellow Jackets. Tenny spotted him and dropped him, all down to Cure. First one found, Corrupted with the overstep. Tenny spotted, a little bit of damage, but Zaki is able to find the wrap, gets the first round on the board for BW. And it was that pace. They were able to play the wrap. It was a little slow, but in the end, it works out perfectly. Now, a defensive round to equalize the scoreline would be a perfect position for BW to be sitting in. Get the momentum back onto your side and start to roll this back. And it looks like it's going to be the same Opening attempt for BW. Tenny with the early drop, and there is going to be Fuel here. It'll be an early clash down below. Corrupted finds one, gets traded. Zaki finds the second. And now he's going for a little bit of a walk. He's going for a little bit of a lurk. He knows that lots of Fuel are in there, and he's giving them a little bit of space. He will get dropped now, 2v2. BW needs to play this with precision and perfection. Cure in the back. Move out. Tenny gets dropped, and it's all down to TJ Fish, the 1v2 for the stand-in. Spots the slide across, but holds the line, plays the trigger discipline, and now Fuel knows it. Grouping up, watching that same angle. Cure electing actually to drop back just a little bit. Could give TJ the opening that he needs to start this clutch. The drop, it's silent, but will not spot the player. Close. Fuel picks up another on the offense, extends their lead. Round after round, the clash early. BW, they've been looking like they've been getting the better of the early clashes. It's unfortunately the late game that has been their problem. Although offense has been something that's worked well for them so far. So I'm hoping and expecting, to a certain extent, for it to continue. Whether it wants to be their brand of pace or just raw pace in general, either way, something fast could be monumental. It's looking like exactly that. It's going to be event drop. Corrupted leading the charge, but TJ Fish on the out. But Tenny blames early. Gets some spots, gets a stun, gets a nade, forces some movement, and will drop him. 3v2 for BW in this post plant, and positions are perfect. Zaki, watching the drop, knows a player is thinking about it, but they will elect for, they will think better of it. Tenny gets the drop, all onto Sus. And this spiral play should get spotted by Corrupted, and it will get dropped. BW finds another on the offensive round. Brings the gap to 1. But still, it's not quite enough. Still in the hole, and they need something to bring it back. And that something could be this next round on that defensive side. It'll need to be something massive coming up for BW. The play will need to start here. BW electing to go a little bit different. There will be Fuel actually going for this mid play. Corrupted now on the outer. Could be a big problem. Will get spotted by Cure and dropped. Now BW put into a little bit of a tailspin. Another will drop. Tenny able to get the trade, but the A plant now forces BW into a man down retake, and they need to find an early pick. Cure playing on the outer, but he's not spotted yet. He might not be thought of. BW needs to consider this angle, then they'll pull it out. TJ with a little bit of team fire there, but leaves Tenny in the 1v3, and the play out from Fuel is just enough. Another round on the board, 4-2 lead over BW, over the Yellow Jackets. And that time it was just a misread of what the play was going to be. They elected to go slow, but Fuel, they kept their pedal to the metal. They knew exactly what they needed to do, and they did it flawlessly. Another round for BW on this offense. It's been where they've picked up the lion's share, not just the lion's share, all of their rounds. So this is going to be crucial in keeping this game tight, because that defense has just not looked like the play. But two Fuel players pushing out fast could leave Tenny in a very, very sticky situation. Knows about one, notes the second, and knows where they are. Potentially saw the run back. Corrupted now in a very precarious situation. TJ Fish is able to trade out the pick onto Tenny, but Corrupted now in the corner. Ices the round. It puts everything into a slow play. TJ TJ Fish. Movement through, trying to decide, potentially leading the charge, and Corrupted lies in wait, looks for an overstep. Both them are. But Fuel, they're not giving it to them. They're playing a great consolidation, a great containing play. And 28 seconds left, they need to do a movement. TJ Fish leading the charge with the rifle, will spot one. No damage onto Corrupted, allows him to slide through. Fuel, they now know the play. They know where the bomb will end. And now they know where it is right now. It looks like it's going to be a double spiral play. TJ Fish, he's spotting it, but he's not ready for it. Now he's on the angle. Sees the one, notes the cross, gets the nade out. Corrupted trying to play for the full crossfire position, but actually he's going to loop very far out. Leaves TJ Fish isolated on site, and he will get wrapped. Two Fuel players spotted. Corrupted finds the first, but doesn't expect a chow from the second. It's going to be Fuel picking up another round on their defense. BW dropping in offense. BW, now with their backs against the wall, need to start bringing the rounds in. It's a defense to start off, which has been their historically weaker side. So they need something, and they need it fast. The fan-out play from BW is not quite going to counter what Fuel is going for, but they're going to spot a little bit of movement, and they might be able to read what the end game plan is, but unfortunately TJ Fish is not going to read that wrap. The fast move up, Tenny spots him, gets the damage, gets the kill. Now BW going for a little bit of movement, going for a little bit of a jog, but back into their spawn, and they're all grouped up. Fuel, they have a little bit more of the spread play. Tenny forcing massive damage, making Fuel play back into their own. Corrupted and Zaki. The sub-duo movement up will potentially make this doable. But bomb down on A. This has been where Fuel has locked down their rounds. They need to make a play, and they need it fast. Tenny spots the overstep. No kill, but Corrupted forced to slide in. Half health, and he will get dropped first. Tenny and Zaki moving in, trying to play fast. Zaki with the pace play. Tenny able to get one. It's all down to the 1v1. He will drop it. Fuel Esports 6-2 victory on map number 2. And doesn't get any easier. If anything, just gets harder for the Yellow Jackets. A reverse sweep required to take this series, and it's going to have to start on Control. Again, a lot of good things seen. Their offenses for a good couple of rounds, very, very strong. Losing one round to a 1v1 clutch that was just played a little bit wrong happens all the time. It's nothing new, and it's not something to be super down on yourself for. But unfortunately, those defenses just weren't quite enough. Fuel had a lot of positioning. They had a lot of free space to just make their own plays and make their own movements. And when you're looking to lock down something like that, denying that mobility needs to be step number 1. It needs to be. Control will be the next map set. It's where BW needs to start the reverse sweep. And I've seen great things out of them on Control, but I need to see it now. This is where things get hard. This is where the road gets tough. We'll be back shortly to bring that map to you. Stay tuned. Map number 3, I'm going to be honest, this one's a little bit of a toss-up for me. I was not expecting to see this here and now, but I guess if there's any time to bring it out, it might as well be now. Protocol Control has been known by a ton of people, especially like in the competitive scene, and I've watched it in CDL. It is spawn trap central, especially if BW gets put into it. But they're going to be on the defensive side here. They have the chance to do the spawn trapping instead of getting spawn trapped, and it's going to need to start early, but unfortunately Zaki picked early is going to put a little bit of a damper on that. Trades going back and forth, lives even, but Corrupted has found way into the fuel spawn. Spots one, but will not confirm it. However, a team nade will keep lives even, and TJ Fish able to pick one up, sitting upper. We're not expecting the slide out, and unfortunately will get dropped. Tenny up close, finds the first. Zaki combines for another, and BW keeps their pace, and now could potentially start to work on this spawn trap. Bonk going to drop Zaki, makes it a little bit more difficult, but Corrupted up close, finds the first. Tenny up close as well, finds the second. One slipped the net on the side, but Zaki will drop it and keep movement high for BW. Corrupted in the spawn, finding kills left and right, and if he doesn't pick him up, Tenny is there just to trade him out. But now things grow quiet. Zaki on the hill will get challenged and will get dropped. Fuel starting to move on A, but they will actually elect to move forward. They'll elect to try and get things into the BW spawn, but the BWBs are not letting them move in. The Yellow Jackets are holding court. They've got some positioning up in this spawn of Fuel. Zaki will spot the upper play. One in top grandmas could be a problem, but on the respawn, they might be able to find something. Tenny with the back positioning, but he will not find the kill. Fuel with progress at A, and progress at A fast. TJ Fish gets some damage, but nothing found, and Fuel is just going to be able to stay on the stacked site until they elongate time, elongate play, give themselves a fighting chance in this matchup. It was looking like such a good spawn trap out of BW, but how tides have shifted. Fuel advantage still with the Yellow Jackets, but time now favoring Fuel. Corrupted spots it, goes for a little bit of a hunt, and will convert. TJ Fishy combining as well. Tenny caught out, so will TJ potentially leaving that B site open, but Zaki is here, fast, ready, and waiting. Will get spotted out. Stun not going to be enough. He's going to try to get his way out, and he will find it. 40 seconds on the clock. TJ Fish gets dropped, nade getting prepped and thrown. Zaki finds the kill. A trophy system eliminates it, and now they know who or what is on that site. Zaki with the jump in finds it. Slows things down. TJ Fish now knows there's a player next to him. Gets some damage, but nothing left. And BW now no respawns remaining. Fuel are able to move in. Tenny finds the first, but no swap. It'll cost him his life. Zaki, the shot's not hitting. Corrupted with a potentially monstrous position. They'll leave it all on TJ Fishy. The stand-in, a 1v3 required out of this young man. The wrap-up, it'll take some time, but it'll be unexpected. Finds the first. B-site still getting tested. Finds the second. Has to drop back. A 1v1 out of the Fish. Could be massive, and he finds it. Round one, in the most contested way possible, goes to the Yellow Jackets. In the last second 1v3 out of TJ Fish, as the time is ticking down. Shots got shaky on the second, but the step up with the Strider is just perfect. Side swap now in. BW on the offense. In this offensive play, the start needs to be massive. Movement from TJ Fish, able to trade out Zaki. Now on the cannon, finds the second. He is starting to feel himself. Shots going in. knows that he's surrounded. The stun could give him information and allow him to move forward. And Corrupted with a massive lurk up, able to find a ton. And now he's got the wrap. He knows a player, where they are, trying to get the kill. He will not spot him. Timing just not there, and he gets it. Look by Mateni on the point, but he will get dropped. No cruise missile in play for the Yellow Jackets yet. I don't believe anybody on the field has gotten a long enough streak to really start one of those. It could start here. Tenny with the first start to move in, gets tags, but nothing for sure. Corrupted from behind, spots the first damage, spots the second damage, and kills. That is the A site open. Zaki, ooh, tries to get onto it, but shots from middle force him out. And Tenny now on this potential late wrap. But Corrupted, he's doing what he was doing last game, playing in the fuel spawn, forcing them to play very strange, but he will get taken down. 20 seconds left for BW. Zaki not spotting the player up close. Tenny will sit on this hill. He will wait and bide his time as he gets dropped. TJ Fish up close, finds the first, able to ice that clock. But another man on point, it's Zaki, the young gun for this team. Will need to go big. He spots one of them, knows another's on the site, but is unable to find it. And Tenny now picks up his position and gets dropped. Finds the first. Time still with the Yellow Jackets. They could go for the capture here, and they will on a progress. 2 on that point will mean it'll move a little bit faster. It'll force Fuel to get up on their feet and move, and they're moving right into the Fish's crosshair. Zaki, last man on point, finds the first, potentially just able to get this across the line. He will get taken down for his effort, but BW already on that B point, and only 1 tick remaining. Tenny holding the line. Zaki now looking to get involved. Stun out. Will note the first. Nade will note none, and he spots him. Kills coming in for BW. 7-7 lives even. But nobody from Fuel is close enough. It's going to be shots, last man in, but Zaki on that angle. BW up 2-0, and we've got ourselves a match and a half. First, it was the impressive clutch power of the Fish. Now, it's just been the complete team play of the Swarm. They're starting to feel themselves. They are starting to get confidence in their shot and confidence in their gameplay. One more round on the defense, potentially to force us to a map for another hard point where they'll be able to redeem themselves and move forward in this series. Pace of play is so important at this point, and TJ Fish able to find the first, but BW will just drop more. The Fish, the only gun working in this early round, able to find 2 and find them fast. Gets the trades for his players, spots the third. Nothing quite yet, but Tenny will drop on that A site, and the Fish out on an island. The bullets will find him, drop him, but BW starting to find their footing in this round. Nade up top, Corrupted combining with the nade will find that kill. There's only 1 man on that A site, and that A site is now open. TJ back in shots, not quite enough, but they will ward players off. They may not know who's on that site, but they will soon. They'll know who's playing around it. It's Tenny. Corrupted gets dropped. But more players from the side leave it all down to the Fish. Spots the first, 1 behind. He doesn't know it and gets stabbed. Now Fuel. Time on this play. Could start getting something rolling. Tenny with 2. Will need to start moving. Spots 1, knows there's 1 left on the point. Gets taken down by Zaki and BW. They're not able to stop that tick, but they're able to get control back into their position. Tenny unable to finish what Zaki started, but Corrupted in the back line isn't able to get it either. Fuel 1 tick away. They can stack this point and force a potential clutch needed out of BW. We'll get point A. BW close enough, able to not quite equalize, but get lives very, very close. The push up from Tenny, able to find the equalizing blow. It is 12-12. And and Corrupted drops it to 11. Fuel equalized that too, but Zaki, he finds another. He's on this late flank. He's on this weird wrap. Corrupted finds one. But Zaki now, he's going to bide his time. Sit and wait. TJ Fish spots another. He's able to find the first. Not going to be where he expects, and he's going to drop for it. And Zaki now forced out of his position, out of his hidey hole, into the lights. Corrupted with a major flank, finds the first. Nothing yet. Tenny will drop. Zaki to trade before he left. And that B site, they're starting to get it. Corrupted gets taken down. Zaki knows there's one here, finds the first, maybe. Will expect the second. Damage, but nothing found. But BW, they're able to clear. But no respawns remaining. It's a 3v4. It's a search round for them to finish it out. Corrupted will drop Zaki and TJ. All that remains of the Yellow Jacket defense. TJ Fish with the ball, spots the first, nothing found. Zaki last man alive and will get taken down from behind. Fuel bring one of their own. They're not done yet. They are not done fighting. More rounds, more required, and more time needed from these players. Offensive rounds needed from BW now. And we saw some great play. It was a little scrappy in the early game, but as soon as they were able to really get something going, they got it going hard. TJ Fish, Zaki, and Tenny Corrupted, all of them dropping. It's a full wipe now. Fuel moving in. Know what they could potentially have here. If they're able to get it started here and now. Cure many. Tenny only able to find one. Corrupted. He hasn't slipped the net yet. He's just in the spawn. He spots the first, able to get him. Could start the breakout. Tenny Corrupted, they need to be sharp. Tenny drops, so does Corrupted, and BW now potentially in a precarious situation. The Fish brings out the sub. He knows he's got to move fast. He knows he's got to swim and move. And it's going to start now. One picked up. Zaki as well, combining for two. Tenny will drop. But this pace play out of Corrupted going for the flank. Will not spot anybody top grandmas. And he won't spot anybody at all. He's found a complete lap in the Fuel defenses, and that could mean that BW starts something, and they have to start it soon. It's going to be Corrupted on that B-bomb site. He's found a lane in, and he's given BW a lifeline. Zaki potentially able to stick, able to combine. The shots from tower will force him out. But Corrupted wrapping around, unable to find it. Tenny still on A, keeps time frozen, keeps himself and BW in contention of these plays, but he's going to get dropped. Zaki up close, finds the first. Two now on the point, knows where one was, but will get dropped. He's the last man on site. He needs the timing and he will not find it. Tenny finds the first, shots onto the second. Force out the sidearm, force out the fast play, but he will get dropped. Bonkers him, the reload off. TJ Fish going in, but nothing. Corrupted, able to find it, able to stop the clock, and able to give BW a little bit of a lifeline, but they need players here fast. TJ Fish able to find another. When you look at the length play, it is not looking good. Zaki with a little bit of damage, but nothing to be found. Bonk from up top will find some damage, and he will find some timing for BW. Tenny stops, but will not be enough. Fuel force around 5 out of Yellow Jackets. And things have just gone completely wrong. Everything that BW was hoping for, everything that BW was wishing for and hope and looking to make happen just has not come true. And now, final round. BW needs to bring the pace. They need to bring what they had round 2. And a sub swap over for TJ Fish. They know they need pace play. and they are going to try for it fast. Kenny with the AR looking to stop some of that early play. He finds the first, unable to find the second. The shots are just not good and forces him on to the pistol with the zip. TJ Fish has found a line into the back. Zaki will drop. Tenny will not trade, but he will find one. And TJ Fish, he got noted and he got brought down. Tenny works into the back. Spots the player and gets a little bit of damage. He's able to find the full kill. BW now on a progress to be found. Zaki leaving TJ Fish onto the line. It's going to be the cruise missile for Bonk that clears the site. Zaki's found a way in. They may note him, but they won't. Zaki, he finds the first. Shots left and right, forces two to come to his position. But there's progress on both sites. Fuel need to make a decision, and they need to make it fast. TJ Fish up close. They know there's one close. They know he's playing around, but the teammate will clear A. BW now going for the time. TJ Fish, he's able to find damage, but no clean kills. But Corrupted, he confirms what the Fish started, and A is a foregone conclusion. It is all down to B, and with one tick of time remaining, BW just needs to play this smart. The push out, the Fish with the trade. He's got to start swimming, and he's got to keep going under, looking for the backstab, looking to move up and move around. Tenny finds the first. Fish will see nothing, but there's no Fuel players close enough. Map 4 forced. BW now. They've taken matters into their own hands. Things got a little bit sketchy in the middle, but they forced it out. Great play all around from everyone on this side, from everyone looking to continue this fight. They don't want to go home quite yet. They're not out of here, and they don't want to go quietly in this matchup. And that was the pace play that I was talking about, things that I was mentioning here and there in previous games. They showed up and just showed themselves to be the stronger team here and now. Map number 4, another hard point. If I view the website, I may be able to give a look into what it's going to be. Man, and it doesn't tell me. That is unfortunate to say the least. However, lobby getting reset, players will get back in here, and as soon as it's all ready to go, I will bring that action back to you. Stay tuned. BW will be back. Map number 4 of this matchup. It's taken us to a familiar face, Hacienda. What BW was able to get their win against the Panthers last week. We'll need to see a performance just like that out of the Yellow Jackets if they wish to continue this matchup. Things got tight there. We're looking for maybe a little bit cleaner, but long and short, we need BW to be playing at top pace today. Fuel has proved themselves to be a massive opponent, a great litmus test going into tomorrow. But BW, they're not out of the woods yet, and they need to start it now. Early pressure coming out of Fuel is going to be the first pick. Corrupted, able to get the trade back, and now in the back line of Fuel, maybe able to start something massive as BW will be put onto respawn. He's able to find the first and unable to get much more. Now, movement around the map for BW is going to be crucial. They need to find their way in. Zaki now challenging out the lower, will find one, combines with TJ Fish, able to break open this site, able to potentially start piling on some points, but they'll actually elect to go later. P2 has been a massive hill in this mode, not only at the collegiate level, but at the professional level and ranked everywhere you play this map. P2 has been a must-have. And BW looking to get early control and potentially try to force something out. Tenny able to find one, gets the first points for BW on the board, and now they've got the sprawl out. Corrupted knows about one, able to get the kill. Zaki finds another, the jump up from the water. Zaki will confirm. Turtles, they may be water living, but they are not quick on their feet coming out of it. Corrupted, he drops. Tenny now knows there are many people pressuring his position. He needs to find multiple, but he only finds one. And now BW going for a potential late flank or a potential move into that new hill. It's going to be TJ Fish finding that first, trying to get in. Will find the second and gets the extra time for BW. But this brawl onto the new hill, it's gotten bloody. Zaki, 5 health left. The man he was running with now gone, and Corrupted from the back line able to find the first. Potentially get good spawns for BW, but there is a man who's going to throw a wrench into the plans. Many from up top could be a problem if TJ Fish is not quite fast enough, but he will get taken down. The BW players combined for a lot, and Zaki now back in, hopping in and out of the field. Something. Tenny gets stunned. TJ dropped as well. That's all down to Corrupted. Aaron needs to play close and needs to play fast. Finds the first, finds the second. Spots a little bit more, gets some damage. And now BW coming in from behind. Aaron able to find the third. Tenny finds the fourth, and it is a BW retake as everyone leaves, wanting to move towards that next. It's going to be Tyler, TJ Fish to pick up that scrap time as we move towards new. Tenny gets dropped from behind, gives BW the information that they need of how they need to play this. TJ moving towards new, will get dropped on the rotate. But P4 starts in BW's hands. Corrupted first on the angle, finds the first, finds the second. Expects the third and the fourth, finds the third, goes for the fourth. Getting a little bit of lead rolling, getting the energy pumping. He knows what he's playing for, and he knows how he is playing for it. Spots him, but will get dropped. But he's got a cruise missile on board. That could be massive coming in later. TJ Fish and Zaki. Now the two subs were on point. TJ Fish will get dropped. Zaki comes in to play his position, finds the second. And BW moves back in. Corrupted gets dropped. And now Tenny again down. TJ Fish down. And now BW maybe having to rethink their strategy going into the next hill, going into the next set of plays. Corrupted getting some damage on the P4 players. But this hill will be expiring soon, and Corrupted trying to get it, but he will not find. 3 kills for Fuel, forces BW into a rotate, into a tailspin as they look towards Hill 1. The Fuel have already beat them to it. Corrupted able to trade his teammate. TJ Fish gets dropped, and Corrupted now on that late lurk, potentially going to be important. Coming in later, Tenny spots the first, but he's getting gunned from so many different directions. Zaki can't even combine for it. It's going to be TJ Fish from the right stage will come in, will not exit yet. The late lurk from Corrupted proves to be massive. Corrupted last man left, and Corrupted now only one close. He's looking for the spot, will get dropped. 20 seconds left on hill number 1, and it looks like Fuel will be the first team to crack that 100 threshold. And TJ Fish lying in wait, playing for the time. It's actually not going to be Fuel. I misspoke. Corrupted with the late challenge, able to confirm it. It gets BW great spawns going into next hill. Tenny potentially able to clear out this movement, but it's going to fall, I guess, onto a later challenge. Zaki playing secret. Corrupted trying to go for some sort of flank, but will get popped. BW, they know what they need to do. They need to challenge out. TJ Fish goes for the first. Tenny getting big damage as TJ drops. Now he's got damage on both of them, but he will get found out. Corrupted and Zaki going in from secret. Zaki leads the charge. Corrupted could actually be the first man out, and there's another player in secret that isn't on BW. Forces them into a weird play. Tenny, last man up, looks for something, does not find it. Corrupted now could combine, will find, looks for the second, but nothing to be seen. 15 left. The Fuel could easily catch up and even eclipse what BW has accrued on this hill. But they're going to go in and they're going to stop that at the last second. But BW now, all of them are over on this new hill. They're going to need to move towards new. And Fuel, they've got it early. Corrupted, TJ looking to move out. Corrupted will combine to get the trade of the fish. And he's looking to replicate what he had back on P4. He'll drop, but Zaki is able to get it and able to bring that score taken up. Moves out, goes for an impressive play, finds the first, grabs the second on the drop, and moves back into play the hill. Spots the third, but you will not find. Corrupted now needs to move in, will get dropped with the fish. He's found the flank. The nade will kill, and he finds another through the stun. BW reclaim hill number 3, and the players that are up that are not the fish will move towards 4. But they will all drop. Fish last man standing, and BW, they're getting good spawns for this movement, but they need to start it now. Corrupted moving in, will check the corner, will not get the kill, but Tenny on the trade. Close play from Fuel will get a kill. The pace has slowed for BW. TJ Fish trying to find that early pick out. No one will give it to him, but he will actually find it, clear the hill, and that is go signs. Another, the kill streak coming in for Corrupted proves to be so beneficial, and TJ Fish up close knows what he's made of. Tenny combines and converts, and this is now a BW point locked down. Tenny drops. Corrupted up close, finds 2. Zaki and TJ on the point, keep things cool. They know players behind. Tenny with some damage into his own player, but TJ Fish just with the overstep. 5 seconds on the clock. They need to move towards 1. Corrupted with the perfect positioning. The pistol will come out first, gets a little bit of damage, but the player will not escape. The corruption is spreading, and BW, they can feel it. Everyone firing on all cylinders. Quietest game coming from Tenny and TJ, but even then they've had impact all across the board. But Corrupted, he just keeps finding 2, spreading the infection all around the stage. Zaki combines and keeps things rolling. Tenny now challenged on the point, will not find it, but Zaki with the instant trade keeps things in BW territory. Point knows it, getting chowed, will get overrun. All of Fuel required to get things cleared, but BW know they've got control of new, and they've been playing it to perfection. TJ Fish with the play, another one in secret will alert Tenny and Corrupted. They know exactly where to look, but Corrupted gets dropped. Tenny now on the line, finds the first. Needs to swivel his head. Knows that there are players all around the stage. Zaki going to make the aquatic play. Jump up, finds the second, and clears that point. They have spotted one on this line, but Corrupted certainly will. Zaki will go for the trade, and now eyes focused on Secret. Many first out, will not get the kill, will just play for the time, but the overrun is enough. Fuel clear the point. Now Corrupted, man on the mission, will not find another. TJ Fish has got a little bit of movement. But Zaki, he's just into the point and he's able to get it. Corrupted plays for that scrap time, getting BW within 20 of their victory, forcing the game 5, bringing the reverse sweep ever so closer. But they need to get it here. Fuel could win here with no contests. But this is P4. BW, this is P3. BW has been great on these contests. BW has shown themselves to be a monstrous team. The Corrupted, he's able to get a little bit of shots in, but not able to convert. Tenny now on the point, will convert, taking down Cure, finds another one, and BW are just running. 13 away, and nothing to be found. Corrupted with the Cure, picks onto Manny. There is no saving this play. There's nothing that Fuel can do. The tank has run just about empty. They try to keep it going. The Fish finds a little bit of damage, but nothing to convert. Tenny finds the first, gets jumped in, but Corrupted now in that point, able to find another, gets dropped. 5 seconds left. 5 points left for a BW victory and a map 5 force. A real shot at the first sweep, but TJ Fish gets combined. 2 aiming at him. Corrupted, he's playing the couch, moves in, but nothing to be found. They've been stonewalled out of 4 so far, but TJ Fish, the Rockets will not clear. Yeah, but he will find one. None of BW close enough to instantly convert, though. And Zaki, he's got the stun on 1, sees the second. Corrupted moving in with the aim, will find the first, spots the second, knows where the third is, and it's a clearance. One more on the point. Tenny with the kill, with the conversion, and there's just no time. There's no fuel in the tank. It's a map 5 confirmed. And BW, they just keep things moving. So much of this play has come down to the individuals. It's come down to who can fry harder in the moment. And although Fuel got the best play, BW, they got the round. Corrupted almost dropping 44.2 on the board for the damage. Stats 30 non-traded. And map number 5, it's not only a possibility, it's not only a potentiality, but it is reality. And these players, they've pushed it so far. Search and destroy all that stands in their way from bringing it back from the brink to the victory. Does not look like lobby needs to get reset. So I'll talk a little bit about the level up that these players have had. It is massive that this late into the game, this late into the series. Again, they've got land tomorrow. Pools start at 8 a.m. They got to be here bright and early. Less than 12 hours from now, they are going to be here playing Call of Duty again. But that's why they're here, and that's why they're forcing this 5. They're showing the resilience that they have as a team, as players, and as a cooperation. It's not over quite yet, but I believe we are having a little bit of technical difficulties, and we are having a little bit of time. A little bit of a break will be required, but we'll be back to bring you this map number 5. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay in stream. We'll be back. Map number 5. We've gotten ourselves here. Hacienda, search and destroy. It's come full circle. This map, we just saw BW play great on it in the hard point, but it's time for it to close out. It's time for this series to end. No matter what happens, BW can be proud of their resilience. That's not what we're here to talk about. Stuff hasn't happened yet. It's time for BW to get this dub, and it's time for them to start this with pace. Tenny, early play onto the B site, but it looks like the contesting is going to be towards A. TJ Fish with a man right below him. Corner, but he will get spotted. Tenny and Zaki now required to be in the clutch. Zaki finds the first, Tenny finds the second, and a team kill coming out. Big damage on last. Big damage on last. Could be the hunt from BW. Cure finds the first, needs to stabilize, and will. And the hunt is just not enough. Fuel is able to crawl that back and get round 1 on the board. I don't even know what to say. They had it in the bag. It was just a little bit of a miscommunication from the two that are left that left the door just open enough. Fuel were able to get their fingers in and creak it open. But that's just one round. They've still got time. They've still got a lot of time to play with. And they're going to move with it. Instant pressure towards this upper position, potentially leaning towards the D-bomb site. I don't know if it's been expected, but it will be done. And now, one man left. It's just on Debonk. Corrupted and Tenny. Two of, again, the legacy players for this squad. Young guns just a year ago, but they are now the core that is bringing this team to their limit. And Bonk, he's been great all night. He's been a slayer all night. But a 1v2, it's within the realm of possibility. I just don't know if it's what he's got. In full view of the window, he knows where BW is going to be. He knows the challenge that they are going to do, and he gets a little bit of damage onto Tenny, expecting the second being low. But both these players are going to be high, and the time is low. Needs to stick this defuse if he wants to win, and it's just not going to be enough. BW equalizes that scoreline. 1-1. Around here would be a massive step up. Tenny knows exactly what he's got as soon as he knows time is low. He just needs to play for that pick. Round on the board. Both teams equalized lines. Now, as they look for another. The fan out from BW. Trying to find where players are going to be, trying to find where Fuel has elected to go, and they've elected to go fully outer. A challenge onto Corrupted and Zaki. The two sub players need to play around this rock with precision, and Zaki finds the first, but Corrupted will get dropped as well. Now Tenny finds the first. Damage onto the second, but it's going to be the fish required in the clutch. He's got an unorthodox position back in Boathouse. Will get forced out. Bomb going down. Back out. He gets some damage, but nothing confirmed. A nade in the back pocket could do wonders, but Bonk and Cure. Bonk's been good all night, and Cure's been good in the round. TJ Fish able to get out. 30 seconds left on the clock. Needs to find a play here soon. Cure now playing that close right spot. TJ Fish, it doesn't look like he's going to spot it, but I actually misread where Cure was going to be. But TJ Fish, fortunately, misreads it. 2-1 scoreline. Sorry about that little slowdown. Fuel able to pick up the round now. back on the off. Zacky's early stun will spot none. And now BW over on the A site. Zacky's spotted the first, but TJ Fish drops. Sus able to find two. Tenny and Corrupted, all that is left of this BW offense, of what the Yellow Jackets have. And all of Fuel is over towards A. Tenny could get this early information and potentially call a rotate, but Corrupted finds the first. Now all of Fuel knows where he is. A 1v4 required. And he's going to lie and wait. 50 seconds left. Slow play is the name of the game. Slow plays. None of Fuel has made a step. They've stayed over on the A bomb site and Corrupted, maybe lured into a false sense of security. Peek of the doors. And he moves back towards A, where all of Fuel is. Bonk, the first challenge needed, but nothing found. Fuel picks up another 3-1 lead. And now this is where the Yellow Jackets need to dig deep. It's the position they got into in the last search. They need to stop spinning their wheels and figure out how to put some gas into the tank, take some fuel from the fuel, and start pushing your own engine. A lot of them have elected to go with the middle of the map. Fuel now fanning out, potentially going for this A site. TJ Fish, first man to be challenged, but he will back, he will play position, he will play safe and give a gap actually. Zacky spots him, TJ Fish able to get the trade, but Zacky will drop. It's another kill. Corrupted able to bring numbers into BW's favor only for a moment. TJ Fish gets a tag. Backs, gives the position. Tenny now in what could be a lynch pin spot. No knowledge on either of these players. Bonk playing the close angle on the door. TJ Fish now potentially wanting to combine with Tenny. This slide out will need to be perfect. And Bonk on one side. Tenny able to get the pick. It's a 1v1. Bomb plant down on B. He does not expect it. He will look back. Spots him. Damage. Knows that he's tagged. Looks to push the advantage. Looks to pressure. He jumps on the bomb. I don't know if Manny reads this. Tenny sticks his flag into the stand, sticks the bomb. It's another round for BW. In the most unlikely way possible. Tenny puts a round on the board for the Yellow Jackets. Not big brain plays, but the ones that show exactly what you're made of on the biggest stage. Cool as a cucumber. He continues in this series, leading the charge not only in kills, but in the round decisions. He knows what they need to do, and he knows how to play for it. Zacky playing low, Corrupted up high, will spot, but BW knows that means that it's a free B bomb site. Corrupted gets up close, goes for the bomb plant. They aren't going to be able to take the window, but what they are going to be able to keep control of is this position. But Tyler now. TJ in the back line may become the linchpin player, may become the key to winning this round. Corrupted and Zacky, neither are exactly watching this angle, but Zacky spots. I don't know if he saw it. They'll get the spot. Corrupted gets dropped. Zacky activated, will not find anything. TJ Fish needs to move forward. He will drop. It's all down to Tenny. A 1v4 required. He got the last round, but he will not find the one this. And Fuel is able to find another round. 4v2. 4-2-2. They bring it back. And BW has been playing their pace very well, but they just aren't quite enough. 8 seconds left on that clock. The initial plan, very good. Style, very good, but unfortunately, just not enough. Just not enough. BW back onto the defensive play. It is going to require another, not necessarily miracle, but another massive play for them to get things back on track, to get things rolling. They need to stay within one if they want a chance to make this happen. And the bomb moving B. The nade from TJ Fish will not spot. Potentially false information on the board. But Tyler, he's getting pressured. He knows he needs to move and he knows he needs to get out fast. Many will take down Tenny. But there's a player that is in the back. There's a player that has slipped the net. And he could become a very, very big problem. Bonk spotted Zaki up close and personal. But there's a player right behind him. Zaki's able to get the knife kill. And he's able to continue his movement. TJ Fish gets the spot, gets the kill, 2v2. Yellow Jackets now not necessarily in the most advantageous position, but TJ, I don't know if they know that he's this far out. The only issue is I don't know if he knows where they are. He's been spotted. Wrap around for many. Could be massive, and it will for Fuel. Zaki now 1v2 gets on the bomb. Will not be able to stick. Fuel plays it close. They play it right. 5v2. Well, 5 rounds to 2. I keep calling it 5v2. And now, much like Protocol, it needs to be flawless. The play needs to be perfect. Another round. Another offense where BW has been able to put one together. Things need to be cleaned up right here, right now. Bomb going through middle, looking towards that A site. Is going to be corrupted with the carry. Tenny will back him up close. TJ Fish moving in from that B bomb site towards the A, but corrupted is able to find the first. BW now up on man, up on lives, up on time. This lurk from Sus could be dangerous. Bomb plant goes down on A. Bonk able to find the first. If Tenny doesn't expect this, he doesn't expect it and he doesn't see it. Moves out, able to keep his life on his hands. It needs to play slow. Zaki plays the connector. But BW is very spread here. Corrupted. Spots one. Will not be able to find it. At that distance, the Jackal just ain't cutting it. Zaki now spotted. Known. Tenny gets the kill, and it's Bonk. Nothing to be found. Another round for BW. 3 rounds needed. The play just needs to stay at this pace. Slow, steady, confident. For the Yellow Jackets to take this game. Another round on the cards, another defense to be played. More to be found. Time is on. Round is live. Bomb. Instant looking towards B. Going out towards P2. It's going to be a massive challenge for Tenny. Find one and get out. Spots Bonk. Shots will come his way. Nothing through mid spotted yet. He's calling for his players. He's calling for the cavalry. He knows that the entire team is here. And TJ Fish now potentially with a sightline. Spots one. Will spots the plant. Gets the damage. Bomb down. And he tries to move out and he will. Tenny up close and personal. But now it's another kill for the Fish. Floundering for Fuel is corrupted, finds another. It's all down to Bonk. He's got the bomb, and he's got 40 seconds to play this, but BW have to play the round to perfection. Movement from Bonk, leaning towards that A site. Low time, 25 on the clock. And he's able to get over to that A site. BW, the pin needs to drop, and it'll drop once this bomb is planted. Those positions are held, and now they need to move, and they need to go. 3 will not move as a group, not move in unison. 2 out towards the back. Zaki will spot him, and now he's known. Now his position is noted. 5 HP. He might be able to fight, but he will not be able to run, and he will not be able to keep it going. BW, another round on the board, shrinking the deficit to 1. More to play, more to move, and more positions to control. Back onto this offensive play. BW needs another knockout round. Round goes live. BW, fast play, fast movement will start, and it's a 4-man mega grouped. They'll go towards mid. Corrupted will take the alternate angle, and we'll look for an early pick. Tenny now with some damage. Zach up close will get dropped. The reset from BW needs to be flawless, and TJ Fish gets off the angle just at the wrong time. Corrupted has creeped up. Tenny now clearing out this site. Does not spot the enemy player up close. Will potentially get the lurk around and gets it. Not an activation for Corrupted, but now if Tenny spots a ton, he may call off this A play entirely. Spots the one in the connector now. Will get picked. It's Corrupted 1v3. Needed, and the Jackal will find the first. Movement necessary. The question is, will he get baited like he did before? 27 on the board, and Cure, he's moving around, he's sliding, he's considering his options, and he considers the right one at just the right time. And BW brings it close. But they will not bring it across the line. A 6-4 defeat, game 5. It was a wrestle, it was a struggle the entire way through. But it just wasn't enough. It just was not enough. And unfortunately, for this game, that's all she wrote. A massive showing of resilience, forcing it to that game 5, able to string late rounds together. But that's all. And that's all for tonight. But that's not all for these players. And that's not all for this, not stream, but that's not all for this time. As I said at the beginning of the show, we've got to land tomorrow. And that one, sponsored right there, right there. Canes is bringing in they brought in some prizes for the people who win. It's going to be a great time. I know it's going to be a great time. I've been hyped about this entire time. The process of getting here has been so fun to be a part of. The different iterations that things have happened. And in the end, we've got ourselves a potential great land to remember. I'm very excited. I know I'm going to be doing a ton of work on the back end. I may not be on the stream as much as possible, but I'm sure that you all will be in great hands. So tune in tomorrow. BW will be there. ACAD will be there. Cincy's Academy will be there. Eastern Michigan. We've got Akron. We've got, I'm forgetting, Newberry. We've got some great names. We've got some great competitors. We've got some great games to show you all. Thank you all for tuning in for tonight's stream, though. Again, this has been Error on the main call. I'm going to be signing off for now, and I'll see you all when I see you all. Thank you.